Have you ever wondered, what if I had millions and millions of dollars? I think we all have that dream, but Jordan Welch didn't just dream it, he put in the work. This is the story of Jordan Welch and how he became a millionaire. Jordan Welch was born on January 9th, 1998 in North Fort Myers, Florida, United States. Jordan lived with his mom and sister, and he says his dad was never around, so his mom had to raise him and pay for everything. They didn't even have their own house, but the government gave them an opportunity to get one. That didn't last long because they hit big financial issues and the bank put the house into foreclosure. After that, Jordan had to say goodbye to his mom and move to Bradenton because she needed time to get her life back on track. For the next 4 years, Jordan lived with his stepfather, and that's when things started happening. His stepdad bought him a laptop, and that's how Jordan found YouTube. He became obsessed, watching videos for about 4 hours a day. In those years, he even started posting YouTube videos with his friends. A couple of years later, when high school started, most of his friends began working. But Jordan didn't want to. He told his mom he would never work for somebody else because he knew he could make money on the internet. Other teens were doing it too. Around the age of 14, he was making $100 per week editing Call of Duty trickshot videos. Even though it wasn't technically a job, he said it felt like one because the guys had him working 6 to 7 hours a day. With that money, he began building businesses. Over time, he tried 5 different ventures, and they all kind of failed. The first was a clothing brand called Retro $Spect Clothing. He made some money from that, then used it to start selling shoes. That's when he made his first $1,000. His third business was a sneaker convention at age 16. He used that $1,000 to rent the largest convention center in the city, but it didn't pay off. After expenses, he had only $200 left. He said in his video, "I remember looking at that money and just started crying." After that, he stuck to side hustles like music videos and wedding shoots. After graduation, he had less money than his friends, so his mom told him to get a job. He did, but it only lasted 1 week. Then he decided to go to college, even though it wasn't cheap. He took out $25,000 in student loans and was living on a food stamps card his mom gave him. Then he found dropshipping. On May 19th, 2017, he launched his first Facebook ad. He became obsessed with the business and kept going. By the end of a 2-month period, he found one last product he wanted to try. He asked a friend to lend him $500 and it worked, big time. First $1,000 a week, then $7,000, then $50,000, then $100,000. By the end of that year, he started making YouTube videos about his journey and even got his first coaching opportunity for $3,500. But then, everything came crashing down. He moved to LA and started living like a millionaire, partying, smoking, buying expensive clothes, and he stopped dropshipping. That's when he started a new business called Viral Vault with a partner. In the first month, they made $10,000 profit, and his goal was to turn it into a 6-figure business. They decided to reinvest everything into a new upgraded version of the software, but then things went wrong. Developer costs were $20,000, so he used his last savings to pay for it and launch the app. On launch day, they only made $3,000 instead of the tens of thousands they expected. He took out a $10,000 line of credit to stay afloat, but by the end of 2020, he had $20,000 in credit card debt. It was a tough time. He moved back to his mom's place, expecting to be sad and cry every night, but when he got home, all his friends and family welcomed him with love. That's when he realized that even when he failed, he still had people who cared about him. So he went back to what he did best, dropshipping and YouTube. By the end of 2020, his business was making $100,000 a month. In 2021, one of his businesses passed $1 million in sales, and the app he created started blowing up thanks to YouTube. And that's pretty much it. You can find more in his video. Go check it out. Thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe, like, and share this with a friend. Until the next video, bye.